She's already worked 16 hours straight, and now you want her to pull another 8? She's a human being, not a machine.
An ICU nurse was fired on the spot after refusing to work an additional 8-hour shift following 16 straight hours on duty, and she later sued the hospital. During the trial, the nurse testified that she had already worked 2 back-to-back shifts that day and was physically and mentally exhausted, to the point that she could no longer safely care for critically ill patients. That was why she refused the mandatory overtime that would have forced her to work 24 hours straight without rest. The hospital's attorney argued that her employment contract clearly stated employees must comply with mandatory overtime during staffing shortages, and that refusing a direct order from a supervisor constituted serious misconduct, giving the hospital the legal right to terminate her immediately. However, the judge strongly rejected that argument in court, saying, "Forcing an ICU nurse who has already worked 16 hours and is completely exhausted to work another 8 hours is not staffing. It's putting lives at risk. That is wrongful termination." The court ultimately ruled that contract clauses cannot override labor safety laws or medical safety standards, and that forcing healthcare workers to work far beyond safe limits violates labor law and fundamental principles of medical ethics. The judge found the hospital guilty of unlawful termination and improper coercion and ordered it to pay the nurse $100,000 in compensation. Do you think this ruling was fair?